that I wanted out of here, but that was the rare.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, look.
Yeah, you want that, Paul. That card's good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see? So that's
Oh,
yours
wow.
whenever I see you.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a few cards to give you, too.
There's a lot of nutty combos you can do with him in standard right now, because every time I do a sealed in arena over last weekend, he's just the card you always draft. He's so good.
All right, so everybody's ready to go? We're good?
Yeah.
Waiting on you.
All right, let's draw. I will play a forest and Seiko.
I will say this. I like the flavor text on the lands from this set.
I haven't decided yet, to be honest.
Okay. I like him.
Draw.
I like the fact that there is flavor text on lands. So, there.
No, I was just like, it's a perfectly valid opinion. It just may not be mine. I haven't been able to decide.
Play Evolving Wilds. Pass. Gonna
So
tap
glad
and,
my opinion has been validated.
tap and crack it for...
We start already.
You're the one who said it.
We're live, and we've already got Twisted on here.
Woohoo. Well, we were almost an hour late.
Yeah.
I will play Sky Cloud Expanse. I will tap 1 to get 2 and play Sword of the Animus, then Seiko.
Primo reprints.
Get a forest, and then get a bag of tricks. Pass. And I will have to give it actual dice. Be right back.
Tap. Draw.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Play Command Tower. Seiko.
Nope, 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 nope. Play a swamp and put out a Felwar Stone.
Ooh.
And say go.
I can't tell if Travis lagged out or...
I don't know. This deck is being weird right now. Okay, I will put 1 into here to get 2 and play Sword of Hours. And then I will play Simic Growth Chamber as my land for the turn, bouncing back the forest. And Seiko.
And the dice rolling begins. Travis, you got the Twitch chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Twisted and Conscript on there so far.
Howdy, howdy.
Dark Rift. Tap 3 to cultivate. That'll be it.
Okay. I have shuffled twice now, and I'm still mana flooded. Okay. I'm gonna play Plains, and tap 3 for Wand of Orcus, and say go.
Yeah. Okay, I will. What are you doing, Dean? You don't climb up on me. Okay, I'll play a mountain.
What?
I'll put out a Chaos Wand.
Ha! Nice.
And say go.
Holy shit, we have a Facebook chat.
And an echo.
Yeah, we have an echo.
Echo. Alright, I'll play a forest as my land for the turn. I'll put 1 into the expanse to get white, blue, green, and 1 to play Galia.
Anything else?
That's it.
Paul, I think it might be your mic.
Could be. Let me go into settings and take a look at it real quick.
Because when you talk...
Card of my library.
Oh, now the echo's gone. Nope, there it is. Alright, draw. Oh my god, more land. Holy crap.
How is it now?
A lot better. It's still an echo though.
Tiny bit. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of an echo.
I'm gonna play Thriving Heath. I'm gonna have it type for blue. And I'm gonna say go.
Sure, I'll play another swamp. Okay, we're going to target Dean. Okay, so we're going to tap the Chaos Wand. I'm going to target Mike. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile an instant or a sorcery. I can cast it without paying its mana cost. Then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of the library in random order.
I'm totally cool with that. You hit a land. You hit a land. Muldrifter. Land.
Oh my god.
Enchantment. Instant.
What is it?
Grave Endeavor. Roll 2d10, choose one result, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to that result. Then each opponent loses X life and you gain X life where X is the other result. That card's actually kind of cool.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything in my graveyard, but I can still cast it and gain
Still
and
have to
lose.
do both.
Yeah. Okay,
And
does
yeah.
anybody have any D10s? Because I don't.
I got him right here.
How do you not own a D10?
It's not that I don't own a D10. I didn't bother to dig out my bag of dice.
You got a 2 and
out
a
of the
5.
garage.
Oh, yeah, use Travis's results as we're...
Sorry, a 2 and a 9.
2 and a 9. Okay. So,
So we all lose. So you pick a creature with 2, nothing, and then we all lose 9 and you gain 9.
yeah, that sounds good.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
That's how that deck wins.
Apparently.
Well, technically, no, because I rolled the dice. So Holmes has his dice to roll for the dice.
No, I just meant it takes cards from you and casts them. Since it doesn't have ones of its own. Tap.
Yeah, I really think you're right.
Draw. I will look at the top card on my deck.
I was excited. I'm like, oh, I might play a deck I'm not used to playing. I saw what it does. I was like, oh, it makes zombies. Oh, okay.
Wah,
I'm not sure if you're still there, Eric, but thanks for coming in. And Kayla, I think you're still probably playing Destiny.
All right, I will tap the Cynic Growth Chamber for green and 1 to cast an aura equipment from the top of my library. It is Fertile Ground. It will enchant this forest. And whenever it's tapped for mana, it taps for an additional of any one color. Okay, I will then look at the top of my library.
I'm not even angry about that Chaos Wand. Thanks for letting me go through my deck, Paul. Appreciate
Sure.
you.
See, I'm the helpful Chaos Wand wielder.
I'm going to play Halimar Depths as my land for the turn. When it enters, look at the top 3 cards of my library, then put them back in any order.
It costs 9 life, but that's just 9 life closer to a game 2.
I will put them back like that. I will tap this for a green, 2 green actually. I will use the first green to cast an equipment spell off the top of my library. It's Masterwork of Ingenuity. I will have it enter as a copy of...
She's actually cheap.
I'm going to have it enter as a copy of Wand of Orcus. And it will attach automatically because I cast it off the top of my library. I will then use the floating green to get 2 out of here to attach Sword of the Animus. And then Paul is at 49 life, so I will go to combat. And she will swing at Paul.
How much do I take?
She is a 4. All it does is get Death Touch, and then +1/+1. So you take 5. I create 5 2/2 black zombie tokens, and I get to search for basic land. For basic land, put on the battlefield tab.
What's the difference between you may play and you may cast? Is there any difference?
It lets you play things, lands, for example, that you can't cast.
Okay.
Basically.
Dan Davis. You're
Yeah.
tapped out, but
Yeah, I'm done. Yep. I'm just going to make my
So
tokens and get
I'm
my...
not waiting around for the search.
Nope, that makes
Oh.
sense.
No. Tap for Soul Ring.
You know, for a deck that apparently has a chance to make a shit ton of zombies, they only give you 2 zombie tokens. It's the damn Rhino all over again.
I'm gonna cast
Right.
And I roll 2d4. And I get a 1 and a 4. I will choose to make 1 3/3 green beast creature token and then get 4 basic land cards and put them on the battlefield tapped. And Vondrus will ping himself for 1, and I'll get a dragon spirit. So I'll get the token in a minute, and otherwise I'm done.
That seems pretty good. That's great, Davis. That's awesome.
We always miss you when you're gone, Twisted.
I'm gonna play Choked Stewery, revealing a swamp in my hand. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast my commander. And
Yeah, the Gilead deck is Conscript says the Gilead deck seems pretty spicy. That's probably
Yes.
the case. Although
So far.
Paul is the one who did the most damage thus far with the 27-point swing.
go
I
ahead,
think
Paul.
straight out of the box, this may be the easiest to pilot.
I'm just excited for when I get a chance to draw the cards to play. I should have mulled when I saw 5 lands, but I was like, oh, this should work.
Right?
Beast.
Go ahead and bring my commander out. And I will also put out the Ebony Fly. Then I'll move to my instep, which...
That enters tapped.
Oh, yeah. So at the beginning of my instep, exile the top card of my library. Until the end of my next turn, I can play it. And then anytime I play a card from exile, I create a treasure token. Okay. All right.
You're not gonna chaos one?
I'm tapped out.
Dude, if that was free,
I don't know, just watching him play and I was like, you should chaos one again this turn. Please let me cycle through my deck. No? Okay.
top card. I will play a Plains as my land for the turn. We lost somebody.
I think someone
No.
muted.
Okay.
I muted. I was going to eat some almonds.
What kind?
They would be the wonderful
Blue Diamond Bold.
wasabi and
soy
soy
sauce.
sauce.
That doesn't ain't good.
They're amazing if you like wasabi, which I
Okay.
do.
I usually go for the smokehouse. Pretty classic.
They also
missed
came
the
out
idea.
with a habanero. I haven't tried that yet.
I'm not. I don't like to hate myself when I eat food, but I miss the audacity of Blue Diamond's old advertising campaigns back home. They had an advertising campaign that was a can a week. That's all we ask. Like, yeah, old.
All right.
Okay then.
All right. I'm going to pay white and one. I'll have a green floating to play Robe of Stars. And then I will use the floating to equip it to my commander. Basically, I can pay a white and one and phase out.
Oh. And I thought my almonds were spicy.
Right? Yeah, that's... All right. And then... I will pay 2 to equip Sword of Hours. And I will go to combat. I will have my commander swing at Paul, 3 zombies swing at Travis, and 2 zombies swing at Mike. And they will
Okay.
have Death Touch.
Davis,
You have
before you
Death Touch?
What?
before
You
you
have
swing
Death
at me, do you remember my commander also has Death Touch?
No, I did not.
Okay,
I
so
already
if that
did it, so-
Bubble. Ding.
Yep, pretty much.
Looks like she's phasing out real quick.
because I will block.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I mean, I already did things, so when she attacks, I get to search my library for a land card. Put it on the battlefield tapped. And yeah, so 3 Death Touch at Travis, 2 Death Touch at Mike, 2 zombies, and then my commander is at Paul.
I will take 4.
Yeah, so I block with my commander.
All right. Let me see if there's anything else that happens.
Someone should call an ambulance. Not for me.
So yeah, I will pay 1 into here to get a white and 1, and she will phase out.
Okay.
Until my combat period, or until my next turn. And that's me.
All right.
Look at all that land.
I'll tap 6 for a Horde Smelter Dragon. Yep. And then I will swing 13 total at Davis. Land player.
How much is commander?
5 is commander.
Okay. And you have to sack your dragon.
It goes away. And that's it for me.
Alright. Will I do something? Swamp for land. Go ahead and pay 3 to equip 1 of Orcus to Zephyrus. Let's see what's on board. There's a 3/3, 5/5, 5/4, 1/4. And 5 2/2s. It doesn't matter, I can't even cast this yet anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and tap 3 and play Necrotic Sliver. And I will say go. Just all slivers have pay 3, sacrifice this permanent, destroy target permanent.
Huh. Well, it's not a wall. Let's see if.
Shouldn't we know what you exiled, by the way?
Does it say
Like-
exile face down or? Because if it
Usually
says
it'll say face up, right?
if it says exile a
At the
card,
beginning
then
of my
you
end
face
step,
up.
exile top of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play a card. Sure. It's a swamp,
Woohoo!
which I'll go ahead and play. Okay, for a black and 1, I will suspend
No.
with 5 suspend counters.
Oh, nice.
Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Travis. Oh,
I don't have a lot of those spells. It's probably not a good target.
well, I don't know what the deck has, so we'll just see what it does.
All right. Well, not a bad one. You get sorcery. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control, which isn't going to be great for you, but
That's
still a
pretty
card.
good.
1, so I get draw a card, sure.
And then you may cast a spell with a mana value 5 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Sure. I will go ahead and put out Gonti, Lord of Luxury. He's an Aetherborn Rogue. He's a 2/3 Death Touch. When he enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down, and then put the rest on the bottom of the library in random order. You may look and cast that card as long as it remains exiled. You may suspend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast a spell. Let's do you, Davis, because I haven't done
Okay.
anything to your deck yet.
Technically, we're not supposed to know what it is. So, do you want me to all us all to look away, or do you care?
I don't think it really matters at this point.
Okay.
I mean,
You got Viridian Longbow. Equipped creature has tap. This creature deals 1 damage to any target. Diviner's Portent. It's an instant. You roll a d20, add the number of cards in your hand, and then 1 through 14 you draw X card. 15 plus Scry X, then draw X. A Thriving Grove, and then Griff's Boon. Enchant creature gets +1/+0 and has flying, and then you can return it from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to a creature. I assume it's going to be one of these two.
what's the blue one do again? I'm sorry.
It's 3 and X, 3 blue and X. You can do any color. Roll a d20 and add the number of cards in your hand. On a 1 through 14, you draw X cards. On a 15 or higher, you scry X and then draw X. And this
Sure,
lets
we'll-
you tap a
we'll
creature
exile
to
that.
do. Okay.
Twisted also reminded us that exiled cards are face up unless specifically told otherwise.
Right.
Like this one was, yeah.
Okay.
I really would have thought you'd take the Lombo.
Eh.
Your commander has Death Touch.
I understand, but still, I like drawing cards.
True. Someone muted.
I think it was
Good.
Paul.
Okay. Look at the top card on my.
Oh, I was supposed to exile. Okay, exile another swamp.
Hey, at least your lamp is covered.
Those almonds are pretty good, by the way, Paul.
Yeah.
I've started eating them because for the HCl deficiency for my heart, I've got to eat good fats. And apparently almonds are a good source.
They
Almonds
are. The problem with the wasabi ones is the
Forest is a land for the turn.
salt.
Oh yeah, no, I have to eat them plain.
Yeah. I have a huge bag of just raw almonds in the cabinet right now too.
I will tap for blue and 2. And I will play Imprisoned in the Moon, targeting the Horde Smelter.
Why do you always have some kind of answer? All right, I will, in response, I'll blow up the
Of
one.
course. Okay, which is really the Masterwork of Ingenuity.
Yep. And then it becomes a land.
Yep, that taps for colorless.
There it is.
Not in my graveyard. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep the zombies back, but she is going to swing at Travis. When she swings,
What's her power toughness?
she is currently a 5'8", and when she attacks, she gets a +1/+1 counter, so she'll be a 6'9" when she's coming
I'm
in.
gonna cast Berserker's Fury. And I roll 2d20s, and the effect is meaningless, but it gets me a Dragon Spirit that I can block with.
Gotcha. When she attacks, I do get to go get a land. What's the dragon? Will it kill me or anything?
No, it's a 5/4.
Okay. All right. But you'll block. Sword of Hours. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, roll a d12. If the result is greater than the damage dealt, or the result is 12, double the number of +1/+1 counters on her. So she got one when she attacked. And so she's a 5'6". So I need to roll a d12. If it's higher than a 6, I double the number of counters. It's a 2. And that is it. So I'm gonna go get that, and I won't be done.
You won't be done.
No, because I might be able to cast off the top. I will get an island tapped. All right. And then I'll look at the top card. That will stay there, and now I will be done. Actually, wait, how much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will actually play a creature. 2 green and 3. I will play Acidic Slime and blow up Mike's Wand of Orcus. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to blow up the Chaos Wand.
Wow. All my fun.
Do I get to go now?
Yes.
Thank you for not destroying my only deterrent on my board.
All right. Play a mountain. We'll spin the wheel of fish. I roll a d8. I reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a creature card with mana value equal to the result. Put that card on the battlefield, rest on the bottom. It's an 8. Savage Ventmaw is a 6. I'm just going to look down this from the top down until I find something that's at 8, if there's anything with an 8. Tarka is a 7. It's a 7. 7. 5.
There is an 8. It's the Bogart and Hellkite.
Okay.
And that is the only 8.
Okay. Well, hey, there's a board in Hellkite. And I'll get a Dragon Spirit because I rolled dice. And evenly damage, evenly among any number of targets. So the slime has Death Touch. So I will blow up a slime, a zombie, and I will ping Paul for 1.
Okay.
That's top of my deck. That's my hand. So this all goes in random at the bottom. And two, 3, 4, 5. And I'll cast Shamanic Revelation. Draw a card for each creature I control. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I gain 4 life for each creature I control at power 4 or greater, which would be 3, so 12. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards drawn. Will it's more interesting. I'll put out the heirloom blade and I'll attach it to my dragon spirit.
What does that one do?
+3/+1, and when he dies, I get to go search for a thing that shares a creature type with it and put it in my hand.
Nice.
And I'll tap you for that. And that's it. Oop. There it is.
All right. Let's see. Draw.
You've not gone into any dungeon yet, Mike?
No. Apparently, anytime I play a deck that has a gimmick, I'm just failed not to actually do said gimmick.
I mean, technically, you could necrotic sliver and get a dungeon done right now.
I can actually venture into a dungeon a few times this turn. I'm just seeing the best way to do it. I'm gonna drop High Market for my land drop for the turn. That's fine. Okay, might not be able to do it multiple times, but tap that for a black. Oh no, I said blue, black, white, and then these for 2 to play Nihilor. If it loads. It's a
Thinking.
Nihi
Yeah.
Loor. So when he enters the battlefield, for each opponent, tap up to 1 untapped creature you control. When you do, gain control of target creature that player controls with power less than or equal to the tapped creature's power for as long as you control Nihilor. And whenever you attack with a creature an opponent owns, I gain 2 life and that player loses 2 life.
Yeah, I told Paul that would be awesome for him if it didn't have white in it.
Yeah.
If it was in the rune colors or Marchesa, it would also be kind of dope. But
You do have to tap a creature to do it, so.
Alright, so let's see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to touch any of Travis's shit. I might be able to take the beast.
Right. He's a 3/3.
And Davis, your commander's like nuts right now, right?
6, I think.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, yeah.
Alright, so I can take anything. Okay. So, Davis, I'm going to take a zombie.
Okay.
Paul, is there anything on your board besides your commander that's power 2 or less?
Yeah, it's Gonti, Lord of Luxury.
And your commander, right? He's a 1?
He said beyond my commander, but yes.
Oh,
the commander's a 1.
I missed it.
Yeah, but he has Death Touch. Oh, so does Gonti. Yeah, give me Gonti, Paul. And then, Travis, I'm going to take your beast.
And it's gone until you lose the...
Until I lose him.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm going to tap High Market. I'm going to go ahead and sack I'm gonna sack the beast. And I gain a life. Oh, well, actually, shit. Just a second.
Just so you know, she won't trigger.
Yep. Never mind, Travis. Leave the beast. I'm gonna sack Gonzi.
Still won't trigger.
It won't go in my grave, right? Well,
Goes to his grave.
all right. Keeping Gonzi. Sack the beast. God damn it. And I'm out of mana. Here we go. We were close. Should have just fucking slivered.
Isn't there something that like makes all the creatures you control slivers?
I haven't drawn it yet. If it exists.
I don't know if it's in that deck. I'm just saying that.
Oh yeah, no, there is a card that makes all your card slivers.
I mean, I think that is literally just I sack myself to destroy something and trigger my commander.
Yeah.
Card. Gee, oh, you got another swamp last time, or did you get something else, Paul?
I had another swamp, so
Oh, cool.
I just played it.
And another treasure.
Exactly.
Is Revel in Riches in that deck? That would be a win con. I don't think I remember seeing it.
It's in one of the decks.
Is it?
I could have sworn it was.
I mean, that would be the deck for it. It would make sense to be in, and I don't think it's in there. Propaganda's in your deck. Yeah, no Revel in Riches.
Well, that's it for me. Oh, the Chittering Witch.
Look at the top card of my deck. You actually do have creatures that are untapped, don't you, Mike?
Yes, I have your 2/2 Death Touch Zombie.
He only has Death Touch when I attack, I think.
My
not
wand,
anymore.
if I block because I have Orcus out, he does gain Death Touch.
Gotcha.
And I have Ginty, which also has Death Touch. Or
Yep.
Gonzi.
Now, only if your equipped creature blocks do zombies you control get that touch.
Oh, is it? I thought it was just zombies. Oh, yeah, so yeah, just Gonzi.
All right, but Gonti does have that touch. So anyone I block or attack with my commander, I die. And I really want to trigger that. Yeah, that's the way to do that. Okay. All right, I'm going to tap this for a green and a white. The green I will put into here to get a white and a blue. So I have 2 white and 1. 2 white and 3. 2 white and 4. And I will cast Valiant Endeavor. Roll 2d6 and choose one result. Destroy each creature with power greater than or equal to that result. Then create a number of 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance equal to the other result. I'm going to, in response, going to phase out my commander. And then let's roll 2d6. First thing I don't have is the d6. A 3 and a 4. So anything power 4 or greater is destroyed, and I will get 4 2/2 knights. Oh no, equal to or greater. So power 3 or greater, not just greater. And then, so actually the zombies stay miraculously, and then I get 4 knights. Actually, they come with the deck. It actually comes with 6 of them. So if I rolled a 6, I would have enough. All right. And so, Mike, you get to go into a dungeon, right?
Did something die?
I just destroyed all creatures with power 3 or greater.
Yeah. I get to venture into a dungeon 3 times. Let's see. I'm gonna go
And then
for
second main, I will play a Port Town tapped. Let's see, go.
I'm gonna do Dungeon the Mad Mage.
Cool.
And so
Don't forget you have this card, Paul. It's a sorcery.
gain
Oh, no,
one
it's an
life.
instant.
I can't do it right now because I don't have that.
Scry
Creature.
1.
Because Gonti is what allowed me to exile
To do
that.
it, to incast
And right
it.
now, yeah.
How many cards do you have in your hand, Davis?
2! Which is why I was wanting card draw and thinking of the card that Paul had of mine.
And a forest.
You went and got your dragon, right?
Say what now?
You went and got your dragon, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. What's that? That guy died. So that would have been.
Ooh, Warstorm Search. He goes to your hand or battlefield?
Goes to hand.
Hand, okay. Did you get
Pretty
a
good if it
Turka?
was battlefield.
Right?
No, it's not. It's not.
Better than equip 1, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, better than uncommon. All right. Definitely doing that. All right. So there's 2, 3, 4. 5, 6.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
What?
Twisted said the Gonti card is playable even if I don't have him anymore.
Oh, nice. Oh, because it was a condition of it when the thing triggered. Yeah, because I know that like doesn't one of the what's her name, the Green Planeswalkers, one of them says that you can cast it as long as you control her, but the other one just says you can cast it from exile or something like that.
Mhm.
Let Travis
All
play
right.
some of his decks.
Let's see if we can go big. Cast the enchantment Gratuitous Violence.
Oh shit.
And I'll tap my Moon to give Clouth the sword. And
Oh, you got Cloud.
yeah, I'll actually swing it at Paul. How many cards do you have in hand, Paul?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. I don't like Paul having red and black and a bunch of open mana. I'm going to swing at Mike, and it's going to be 7 for a total of 14 in the air.
I don't have any blockers, so I'm taking it.
So I get 14 red and green mana.
I thought you only get 7.
Oh, okay, yeah. X the total power. So I get 7 red and green mana.
Still pretty good. Like I said, he would be the commander I wanted to build out of the deck.
Yeah, I want that dragon too.
Next time you can play the deck, Davis. Let's see. Let's get. Tap 3 green to pay for to offset the cost of Vondrus, so I have 3 red left, and then I will pay 3 red for a Maddening Hex that will go on Davis, which is enchant player. Whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll d6. Maddening Hex deals damage to that player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your opponents chosen at random.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Okay, let's see.
Did you get anything cool from your dungeon, Mike?
Treasure token, scryed, and I gained a life.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Let's see. Alright, let's... tap that for blue, and then 2 colorless to play Propaganda.
There it is.
How does it work if the Gonti card is still playable? Is that just the
Because it was part of the ability when it triggered. Because like, don't you have one of the green planeswalkers that says like you can exile a creature card from the top, and then you can cast that card from exile?
Yeah, it says you may
Right.
look at and cast that card for as long as it remains exiled.
Right. So
Okay.
it's not as long as you control Gonti or anything
Yeah.
like that. But
Interesting.
I'm gonna say go.
And Davis, is that a sorcery?
it is an instant, so you can do it at Mike's end step.
Well, I'll do that then. And it's 3
3
blue,
blue and X.
so there's 3. And I will draw 4.
No. You don't draw. You have to roll first.
Oh,
You gotta roll a
What-
d20.
ooh, I got a d20.
Okay.
18.
That means that you scry X and then draw X. So if X was 4, you scry 4, draw 4.
And I cast from exile. So I get a treasure token.
Yeah.
Just to say that's why he was good money before infinite reprints. Moment of silence for Fiona Goldman cards. Except for Oko.
Once again, did nothing
Fuck that
wrong.
elk.
Oko did nothing wrong.
There was a literal answer for him in the next set. Just saying. You remember what I said, Travis, when he first came out? I'm like, there'll probably be an answer for him in the next set.
Yeah.
There was an answer
there
for him in the
was.
next set. Well, I mean,
But
joke's
it's
on me. When I first read the card, I was like, is this really that good? Oh, was I so naive.
Wow. What do we want to do? So many cards in hand and not enough mana to do it with.
Dude, you have 3 treasures, 6 land, a gnat that taps for mana, and a Felwar Stone.
I'll play land.
What did you exile last turn, by the way, from the top of your deck?
The Chittering Witch.
Oh, Witch. That's right.
Okay, so I'll play the Witch. Played it from exile, so I get a treasure. Enters battlefield, create a number of 1/1 rats equal to the creature tokens. 1/1 equal to the number of opponents I have, so I get 3 rats. Oh, that should have gone down by 1. Okay.
Yes, Kaladesh was a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, you're
I
right.
remember putting together the big Kaladesh flying machines to hang on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, Kaladesh was before you.
Okay, I will cast Vandal Blast, overloading it. So
you know that my commander is currently phased out, right?
I do this or I discard it.
Okay.
So
That's it. Absolutely fine. I just wanted to make sure.
I'm destroying all artifacts I don't control.
Neat.
that's it. And it's all to discard. So. Oh, and the exiled card is Theater of Horrors.
What does that do again?
It's an enchantment. Beginning my upkeep, exile the top card of my library. During your turn, if an opponent lost life this turn, you may play lands and cast spells from amongst cards exiled with Theater of Horrors. Also, for a red and 3, it deals 1 damage to a target opponent or planeswalker.
Okay. I will pay 1 white to cast the aura off the top of my library, which is Grist Boon, and enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has flying.
Take 1 damage. And then 1, 2, 3, Mike, 4, 5, 6, Paul. Mike, you have Maddening Hex on you now.
What's that do?
When you cast a non-creature spell, I roll a d6 and you get that much damage, and then it bounces to somebody else, to another opponent randomly.
Okay.
I don't draw it, I just look at it. I will play Vitugazi. The city tree is my land for the turn. I will tap for a green and a blue. I'll have the blue go into here to make a white and a blue. So I have white, green, blue, and a 4. To play Storvald, Frost Giant Jarl. He is a 7/7 with Ward 3. Other creatures I control have Ward 3. And when he enters the battlefield or attacks, choose one or both. Target creature has base power and toughness 7/7 until end of turn, or target creature has base power and toughness 1/1 until end of turn. So I will have Galia become base 7/7, and I will have Rondis become 1/1.
Yep.
I will then swing 4 knights at Travis and Rondis at Paul. You do not have a flyer, right, Paul?
I don't have a flyer.
Okay.
The knights are 2/2s.
The knights are 2/2s.
I'll block 1 ability, Dragon Spirit. And then I'll take 6.
When she attacks, I'll go and get the.
I will terminate your commander.
Pay 3
Do you
extra
have
mana.
enough? Can you play the Ward 3?
Oh, sure.
Treasure tokens.
Yes,
Then I will phase her out.
sure.
And that is my hand, right? Yep, that's my hand. That's me.
green white. I'm sorry, green red, and 2. For a Dragonborn champion, 5/3 trample. Whenever a source I control deals 5 or more damage to a player, draw a card.
Nice.
Tap 3 for a Chaos Dragon. 4/4 flying haste. Attacks each combat if able. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each player rolls a d20. If one or more opponents had the highest result, Chaos Dragon can't attack those players or planeswalkers they control this combat. We'll go to combat. So everyone rolls a d20. I got 5.
I got a 14.
I have an 18.
I have an 8.
So the Chaos Dragon can't attack Paul. Both of them will attack Davis.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll draw 2.
There will be a game where it's not just Travis and I killing each other.
Gain
I'm
8
trying.
mana. I will use my 8 mana to cast.
Wait, you only attacked with 8?
Well, no, it's 2 4/4s, but each one of them deals double because of gratuitous violence.
Right, but that's only 16. I'm still alive.
Oh yeah. I didn't know why you were.
I thought I
you
was
were packing
dead
up?
because you.
No. It's 16.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you left me at 1.
Right.
I was packing up.
I don't have anything else that flies to finish you off. So for my 8, 5 of it will be to cast a Demanding Dragon.
Did you
May-
draw, by the way?
What's that?
Did you draw?
I got my draw. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Demanding Dragon enters the battlefield, deals 5 damage to target opponent unless that player sacrifices a creature. I will target that to Paul. So 5 damage becomes 10 damage unless you sacrifice a creature.
I'll sacrifice a rat.
Sure. I have 3 left, one of which will be green, and I will cast Vengeful Ancestor, who is a 3/4 Spirit Dragon with flying. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, goad target creature. Whenever goaded creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller. Davis, I'm in a gold Storvald.
Yep.
And then I have no extra mana left. There was a forest. Nothing else interesting to do. That'll be it.
At the end of your turn, Travis,
Yep.
I'm gonna tap 5 to vanish into memory Dragonborn Champion. Exile target creature card, draw cards equal to the creature's power, and then at my upkeep it comes back and I discard equal to its toughness.
Okay, so you're gonna draw. You're gonna draw 5 and then discard 3.
Yep.
That's pretty
So
good.
when does it come back?
Right now.
Oh, shit. Okay. So it just flickers.
So now.
I flickered it so I could actually refresh my hand somewhat.
No, I got you. Yeah, no, totally.
1, 2.
And when
Man, Kaladesh is 500 a box now.
1,
That's insane.
3, 4.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Everything's nuts right now.
Yeah, I actually, when I was looking at Fat Packs for Mike's birthday, I looked at a Kaladesh and was like, I like Mike. I don't love Mike.
I would look at you with the jaw dropped if you
it was
got me
like
a Kaladesh
180
one,
bucks
dude.
or something like that
It's
for
nuts.
a Fat Pack.
Wow.
That's crazy. I mean, I can see why Kaladesh, along with some others, would still have a little bit of like, yeah, it's the invention, exactly. So she said it's all about the inventions. There's a chance that you might get an invention still.
Yeah, it's lottery.
So, yeah. Not as good as the invocations. Although I'm sure Amonkhet still, flexing reasonably well.
Gotta discard 1 more.
Everyone misses Kaladesh, but no one misses energy meta.
It was so good.
$265 a box for Amonkhet. Yep.
Alright, and then I'm gonna draw for turn.
That's so weird. I like Amonkhet better than I like Kaladesh too.
I like the setting for Amonkhet better. I don't like Invocation better because I don't like the card frame. It's just too weird.
Who is your chaos thing on, by the way?
It's on Mike currently. Oh,
So,
yeah.
didn't he cast something?
He would have had, yeah, there you go. So Mike takes 6 damage.
Takes 6. Oh my god.
And then 1, 2, 3, Davis, 4, 5, 6, Paul. 1, 2, 3, Davis.
So it's back on me. So in other words, don't cast a non-creature spell.
No, don't you have a creature goaded right now that has to attack and deals 1 damage to you when it does?
Yep.
Not, I mean,
Who goaded it?
The Vengeful Ancestor.
I'm gonna play.
Did you pay the 3 ward?
Oh. Yes.
Judge!
I'm revealing a planes for Port Town.
Never mind. Not goaded then.
I'm just teasing.
No, it's fine. I forgot. He's the one with the ward ability. I should have remembered.
I thought you just didn't want him to attack and make something a 1/1, which is why you put the if it deals damage.
Well, I mean, unless you have, I don't think that deck has any life gain, so I would have spent the thing because I don't have anything else to cast. But
You know, it's been the thing. There is life gain in here, but it's all
Okay.
it's all equipment based. So it's
fine,
like
he's goaded then.
give lifelink, give lifelink. Target creature gets ridiculous and lifelink.
I'm gonna tap 8 for Ashen Rider. When it enters the battlefield or dies, exile target permanent.
Can you exile my giant? Or the thing that says whenever a goaded creature attacks, it deals 1 damage to its controller.
Well, see, I don't know who to target because I'm also in kill shot range, so. Because even propaganda.
Probably me, because like Davis can help you kill me or try to.
No, I can't, because as soon as I attack, I die.
No, that's what I guess that's true. It's a cool Archon. Soul Ring. Oh my god, an Invention Soul Ring is $950.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, dude.
That's crazy.
800 for a Mana Crypt, 50 for the Lotus Petal. So 500 for the Lotus Petal. Our bad. I was like 50 for the Lotus Petal.
Wow.
A Mystery Boost for the Lotus Petal, maybe.
Travis, I'm gonna exile Gratuitous Violence.
Yep.
That's a good call.
And then I'm going to tap 2 to cast Phantasmal Image, copying the Ashen Rider.
Nice.
What's the second one getting?
I'm gonna exile the guy that's giving you all the mana. And that has literally been the best play I've had all game. Pass.
Close.
That was pretty
When you
solid.
discarded, you didn't. Oh, never mind. Your commander's not on battlefield.
Close.
Yeah, I'll get to go get a drink.
That goes down to 2. Draw.
I'm like, maybe I'll draw a Convoke card that lets me tap it. So he won't have to attack. But then I'll have to cast that spell, which will do D6 damage to me.
Or let's get serious about this. Your commander faces back in. You attach the cloak to him. You phase him out.
Oh, that's true.
Land play is going to be Bajuka Bog. And I don't know that there's recursion.
I probably have the stack to this graveyard, but I don't have any recursion.
I hate to put myself as a target, but the main purpose of my commander is the recursion from grave
Oh,
after dungeon delving.
And I can get auras or equipment back with some things in the deck, I think.
Mike, I'm still gonna blow up yours. Just
I mean, I've been a huge threat this entire game, so that totally makes sense. So
I was getting ready to say, at least you're in double digits, and then I'm like, oh, wait, never mind.
2 and 1. We will go ahead and cast the Theater of Horrors.
You gotta scooch that down so we can click on it. There it is.
Oh, that gives me a treasure again. Wow, that's my turn. The next card gets exiled is the Eye Tyrant.
Ah, nice.
Really deck. I'll play an island as my land for the turn. And just so I don't lose the game this way, I will pay 1 to equip to store ball. And then I will pay 1 and 1 to face him out. Right. Paul, are you still the only one that doesn't have a flyer?
Yeah, I don't have a flyer.
All right, then my commander will swing at you. When she swings.
How much is she doing to me?
4, she gets 1, so 5, 7.
Oh, 7, huh?
Am I going to get a drink or am I getting a land?
I'm still deciding.
I'm getting a drink. Correct?
I'm going to turn the ebb and fly
Oh, never mind.
into a XX insect artifact creature with flying, where X is the result. Okay, so roll d6. It's a 6, so it's a 6/6 flyer right now, and it blocks.
Okay. Then I am getting a land. Hold on. I figure you were just going to kill me.
I would if I had a way.
You do. Read your cards.
You do.
Oops. I spent the same amount of mana. Oh well.
But I think you kill my commander. Because I have to be alive to get the counters.
So what are you right now?
5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6.
So we both die.
So we both die.
Yeah, the last line of Theater of Horrors is how Theater of Horrors actually works.
Right.
So you're not stuck to like, I hope someone loses life this turn. You can like do it if you need to. It's just expensive.
Griffin goes there. Then blue, white, green. 1 and 2. Play my commander. And I will then pay 1 and 3 to attach Ghost Spoon from my graveyard to the battlefield attached to a creature. And that is me. Oh, actually, I might as well attach something.
Yeah, I was about to say. You get
Yeah, I'll do this now. All right, that's me.
I don't have my mana generator anymore. All right, I'm gonna go to combat. I was doing a cast dragon attack, so we all roll d20. We have to. I have an 8.
I got an 8.
I got an 8.
Mike, roll under an 8.
I got a 5. I hate this
I
dice.
got a
It's
rock.
always this dice. It's always this fucking dice.
So Cast Dragon can't attack those players. So Cast Dragon's gonna attack Mike.
16, right there, right there.
And-
Would have had a fucking 16 if
You
I
do
rolled
have to
that
pay
one.
2 because he has propaganda.
Oh, right. Sorry. 2. Demanding Dragon. And Paul, I can't see the side of your board. What do you have on there? I see the Chittering Witch. Is there anything else?
I have 2 rats left.
Okay. I will send the Cast Dragon at Mike and the Demanding Dragon at Paul. So 5 flying at Paul and 4 flying at Mike.
I'll block with a 5/5 Ashen Rider.
Yeah.
I'll lose 5.
Oh, do you have to attack each combat, Travis?
You have to attack each combat. You're the only one that I could attack. So the confusal tone of your
No,
block
I'm sorry.
is not warranted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still learning some of these cards. I'm sorry. I just reread it.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I think he might have been able to not pay the propaganda and choose not to attack because he wouldn't be able to.
If it attacks each turn, if able. Huh. Interesting. Because I would definitely be able to
Pay it,
Right.
but
Yeah.
Shall we ask
Yeah, I don't
the oh wonderful wisdom?
It's a question. All right. Land will be a mountain. And then, actually, land will not be a mountain. Sorry. Land will be Haven of the Spirit Dragon. And then I will. Being stupid. I'll tap 2 and tap and sacrifice Haven of the Spirit Dragon to return target dragon creature card or Uru Planeswalker card from my graveyard to my hand.
did you draw your card from Demanding Dragon?
That was what I drew.
Gotcha.
And I'll get back up a Garden Hellkite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I still don't want to do that just yet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, yep, because I don't have enough. So I will tap 4. 2 red and some change. And 2 of those are tapped, so those 2. That open. Oh, isn't there anyway? 2 for that. 2 for that. And got that back. So those. Alright, and I'll cast an Opportunistic Dragon. When Opportunistic Dragon enters the battlefield, choose target human or artifact an opponent controls. For as long as Opportunistic Dragon remains on the battlefield, gain control of that permanent. It loses all abilities and it can't attack or block. Let's see what's out there. Mike's got
Human
2.
or artifact?
2 Archons, so those don't count. No artifacts. Paul has a Tiefling Warlock and a Chittering Witch, who is a human Warlock.
Yep.
But I don't have black mana, and he has a Felwar Stone, and
Got a treasure too.
okay, loses all abilities, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I have Sword of Hours and Sword of the Animus
Right.
because that's an enchantment.
She's an elf. I will. I mean, you have a mana base like crazy anyway, so
Right.
I think we'll go for Sword of Hours, becoming a chunk of useful metal. Yep.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Let's see if we can play some Magic here.
Twisted said I didn't have to pay, so I could have
Not
pay
pay
it.
and not attack.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't change anything on my board if you just want to put the Chaos Dragon back out.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh look, I drew a land. Fucking A. Nimbus Maze. It's one of those kind of check what I have on the board lands, tap it, add a colorless. If I have an island, I can tap it for plains. If I have a plains, I can tap it for an island. So.
Yep. Thanks, Future Sight. Hey, Future Sight gave us Grove of the Burn Willows, and it gave us Horizon Canopy. So those all went on to become real cycles. I'm a real boy.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna tap 5, cast my commander. And let's see where it takes us.
Mike, did that one creature you had go away that was giving you the Lord of Luxury?
Yeah.
Gonti's back.
No, Gonti's. It should be dead. I thought.
Is
Yeah,
it
Oh,
dead?
right, because they all died anyway.
They all died, so
Yeah.
they went back to your graveyard.
Yeah, they all
Died.
went to. Everyone with power 3 or greater died.
He's a power 2.
Oh, so no, then he's still then he comes back.
Oh,
to
he's
you.
a 2/3. I thought he was a 3/3.
Okay.
Man, that would have been some Scornergy if this deck didn't have an 8 casting cost dragon and gives you
Right?
a card where you can get an 8.
Don't roll an 8. Don't roll an 8. Don't roll an 8.
It's almost like not having a fireball.
Yeah, it's almost like not having a fireball in
No,
Prism.
there-
Or,
So- There's an
4 shell
8.
cards.
3, 2.
There's plenty of 7s. I saw them. I seen them.
I've seen everything except for a 1 so far. There's a 1. Dragon Master Outcast.
But he's not a dragon.
Or does it have to be a dragon?
Human.
I thought it was just creature.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I thought it was dragon. Let me see. It's the Bag of Tricks. Oh, yeah, creature card. Yeah, so it could have gotten Dragon Master Outcast. I'm thinking of all the things that go and find dragons only.
And Dragon Lord Servant's a 2. So yeah, it has everything 1 through 8. There's only 1/1. And I think there's 2 2s, but one of them is 2 and an X. And so if you don't have an X, it'll be a 0/0. Because it's a Hydra that is 2 green and XX, and you roll XD6, and it enters with number of +1/+1 counters equal to the total of those rolls.
Right. What you got, Paul?
Let us see. Okay, untap.
Kill
Upkeep. I exile the Grim Hireling.
Draw.
Wait, what's from the upkeep? Oh, theater, yeah.
The Theater Horse.
Yeah. So now you're exiling at the beginning and the end of your turn.
Yep. So I'll play a mountain.
Kill Davis.
From the mountain, I'll get a Soul Ring.
Kill Davis.
I'll tap a mountain, a swamp, a Soul Ring, and a Felwar Stone to bring in Karazakir, the Eye Tyrant.
Oh, that's nasty with the thing that Travis has on his board.
What does it do? Okay. Whenever you attack a player, tap for a creature that can play and goad it. Under your opponents, when you attacking player, each draw a card and draw a life. Okay.
But with your guy, that every time a goaded creature attacks, deals 1 damage to its controller.
Oh yeah. A little bit of actual score energies.
I want to know how the Eye Tyrant doesn't fly. Just saying.
He just
They kind of
floats.
hover. Yeah, they kind
Yeah.
of hover.
They're not getting airborne.
It's like a hovercraft. Like it goes over the water, but it's not really a boat.
Oh, I gotta remember to make my treasure token because I cast the tyrant. I forgot to reduce this one. That keep. There we go. Okay. This stuff doesn't do anything for me. Okay. I'm done. Oh, got exile card. It's a land.
I saw this meme floating around. It was like somebody on like a little mini thread that was like talks about how he runs a D&D, like a role-playing game club at the school that he teaches at. And he's watching one of the kids play, and one of the kids run a game at like a lunchtime session, and the kids are fighting some monster, like a dragon or a beholder or something big and crazy. And they keep fighting it, keep fighting it, keep fighting it, and everything. And then finally, like, the encounter's over and the monster dies. And then he goes up to the kid afterward and he's like, "Hey, I noticed that you weren't rolling any dice or like keeping track of any hit points." And the kid's like, "Yeah, I don't keep track of hit points for like big fights like that. It's not worth it." And he's like, "Well, how do you know when the fight's over?" And he's like, "Well, the fight's over when no one's having fun anymore." And then he was like, and then my world was shaken because that's like the most like profound piece of role playing advice anyone could ever hand over.
What's the enchantment that's on me again, Travis?
Is Maddening Hex. Whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a
Okay,
d6.
non-creature. I just couldn't remember if it was sorcery or.
No, it's just anything other than a creature spell.
So basically everything this deck's built around.
To be fair, it did 1 to you, then 6 to Mike, and then randomly bounced back to you. So
No, I know. It's completely random. It just means I can't do anything.
it's a little piece of chaos.
And there's no way, and it's on cast. So even if I have a spell that gains me life or destroys enchantment or anything like that, it still kills me before.
The damage would be dealt on the cast, and
Exactly.
then everything that you have would disappear. All that you know is evident.
I'll play Forces of Mana for a turn. Because that equip 6 thing that I could equip for free that's on the top of my deck would be really good. That would let me destroy that enchantment. But no.
Are you casting it or playing it from the
Yes,
top
You,
of your deck?
you cast it.
Okay.
You may cast or an equipment spells from the top of your library. When you cast an equipment spell this way, it gains when this equipment enters battlefield attached to target creature you control. I will pay 1 to equip the robe over to my commander and say go.
It's funny that Galia is the kindler of hope, which means that she is named after Gandalf's line from Return of the King when they light the fires. And
Right.
this is from the Forgotten Realms set. Draw.
I should have attacked just so I could see it. Search for land and see if there was anything in this deck that could save me.
Get a mountain.
Because there is one thing in this deck that could save me, and it's in my graveyard.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap 9 for Decree of Savagery. I put 4+1/+1 counters on each creature I control. And Dragon Spirits.
You guys remember that one time we were playing at that convention and someone spawned a bunch of angels and we started playing Flight of the Valkyries?
All right. On to attack step. Davis has a flyer now.
I do have a flyer. A single flyer.
Okay. Oh, sorry. There's there. Opportunistic Dragon and Demanding Dragon at Paul and one Dragon Spirit at Mike. So in the air at Paul is 9 and 8 for a total of 17.
I'll start out with a Hellish Rebuke. Until in turn, permanents your opponent's control gain when this permanent deals damage to the player who casts Hellish Rebuke, sacrifice this permanent. You lose 2 life.
Cool. So
Hey, that was that card I said was pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah. So you'll lose 2 and then 18 for a total of 20 damage.
No, you lose. Because that whole sentence is on the creature. It's in the quotation marks.
Yeah. You stack and you
okay.
lose 2.
Got it. Okay.
But your creature still does the damage to him.
So you'll take 18, and I'll draw 2, unless you have something else to do.
I do. I'm going to sacrifice both rats through the Chittering Witch and reduce it by 4.
Okay.
So I take 14.
Okay. I'll draw 2.
Hey, at least Mike got rid of gratuitous violence. It's not 28.
Very true. You are very, very right.
And then it's a 9/8 on the ground coming at you, Mike.
On the ground?
They don't fly.
The dragons don't fly?
They're dragon spirits. They are dragonborn ancestor spirits.
Oh, I thought they flew.
Nope.
I'm gonna block both of them with the Ashen Riders. You
There's
said.
one coming at you.
Oh, there's only one coming at me. Oh,
One.
okay.
It's 1/9/5.
I'm gonna block with the cop.
9/8.
I'm gonna block with a copy of Ashen Rider and. Oh, you doing something, Travis?
No,
Oh.
I forgot to put the 2 for propaganda.
And when I block, then I'm gonna tap High Market, sacking the Phantasmal Image.
Sure. Delving a dungeon.
What's your room say, Mike?
What's that?
What's your room say?
My room?
Oh my god.
Dungeon.
Oh, yeah, give me a sec. I got multiple triggers, because Ashen is when it leaves the field, and since that was a copy, I
right.
get to exile.
Exile the enchantment.
What enchantment? The
The
Hex?
one that ran the hex. It could go to you next.
I can exile it then, though. Oh, and by the way, the next room is Scry 2.
Okay.
What's this thing? Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You all have so much on the board. I'm so jealous. Paul, get rid of Car is a Car, the Eye Tyrant.
Okay.
It's exiled.
Yep.
And then I get to Scry 2. I'm cool with both those. Okay. That's all my responses.
Yep. I'm done. You're up.
And those 2 dragons get sacked.
Oh, sacrifice this permanent. Okay.
Yeah.
That's better. I wonder why that was a rare. I was like, that's kind of not great for a rare.
Oh yeah, just 2. You did damage to me, so you take 2.
I mean, for 3, for CMC 3, that's one thing.
Can't pick Commander game without Exotic Orchard.
The nice thing about it is this just deals damage and not combat damage.
Right.
So like Perforos,
Yeah.
things like that.
and sacrifice too. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, you have a board full of indestructible angels that all attacked me.
What?
That was a hypothetical with the card, the Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, yeah.
Things that it is good for.
Yeah. At instant speed, it's kind of like almost like a settle the wreckage.
Yeah. Which I found one.
Saw that. I
When
When I
love
was
that
cleaning
card.
out my Warhammer bag.
I love that card so much.
Hey Travis, did you get your card draw
I'm gonna
from
tap.
the
I did.
champion? Okay.
I'm gonna tap 5 to play Karmic Guide.
Why does everyone keep asking me if I drew my cards from my card effect? I drew my cards.
Because normally you point out when you draw, because you have decks that do that engine. And you're like, draw from this, draw from that.
Sorry, I thought I said draw two. My bad.
When
It was
Karmic,
probably lost in explaining Hellish Rebuke to me.
Right.
Karmic Guide, when it enters the
Yeah.
battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm gonna do Phantasmal Image, and then I'm gonna have it copy Ashen Rider. And
What are you doing with Ashen Rider?
I gotta exile something. Paul, what's the card up in the corner by the treasure token on the left?
This?
Yeah.
The suspend one
It says
that's going to come into
suspended.
play
It's-
next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not really there.
Until you're up.
Travis, get rid of the Dragonborn champion. No, actually, never mind. Wait a minute. Davis, what's letting your commander phase in and out?
Hmm?
Is your commander still able to phase in and out?
Yes.
Because of the cloak.
And if you target it, I'll just activate it and it'll be gone. The Hex. Exile the Hex.
The Hex is what's
Get rid of-
keeping.
Get rid of the giant. That's what's giving everything Davis has ward.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Considering Paul can kill.
Because
Davis.
I'm the threat.
7 mana.
And do you really think I would come after you and your 8 life?
Immediately. Do you really think I would come after you until it was time to come after you and kill you?
Well, right, but by then he'll have plenty of opportunity. I can't cast anything. It could be an ally.
I just not want to read. Oh wow.
Oh, thank you. Twisted says that I did say that I drew the cards. You guys just weren't listening.
I like how Davis is telling me to get rid of the Hex when Paul literally has a card that can kill him next turn.
We already had that discussion. Like, that's over my head, period. It's been over my head for like 3 turns. But at least I could do something until he kills me.
For 7 mana, Paul can kill Davis at his discretion. But if Mike got rid of the giant, then Paul could kill Davis for 4 mana at his discretion.
Yeah, but I'd rather Paul tap more mana than that.
Actually, he could kill me for 4 because I don't have ward. Creatures I control have ward.
Oh, I thought you had ward.
No, creatures I control have ward.
I'm just doing this.
Wow.
Ooh, I do have one answer in this deck. It's not on
Are you
top of
looking
the
at
deck.
online?
Yeah.
Nice.
Travis, get rid of a token that's untapped.
Oh, I had 2 in.
I just random rolled it. Fuck it.
Really?
And that is me.
I think I'm going to cast something on my turn just to kill myself after that play.
Make Paul spend the mana to put you out of your misery.
No, I really do think I'm going to cast something to kill myself.
Travis, I'm
hopefully the
going to
Hex
kill
will
the
go on
thing
him.
that has you draw cards.
Exile
And
the
it-
destroyer.
It is destroy target creature.
And
Got it.
There's more
Its
to
control
that.
loses life equal to its power plus its toughness.
Power plus its toughness?
Yeah.
So that would be 8 and 8, 16.
Some of the kill spells in this set are a little nuts.
This has been around since Future Sight.
No, I'm reading some of the other deck lists. Sorry.
Right.
Play a mountain. Get a treasure. I'm going to cast Share the Spoils. When it enters the battlefield or an opponent loses a game, exile a top card of each player's library. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from amongst the cards exiled with Share the Spoils, and they may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast a spell. When they do so, exile the top card of their library.
So I have Argentum armor.
I have Colossal Majesty.
I have Arcane Endeavor.
I've got the Rakdos Charm, so I'm going to cast it. Choose one. Each creature deals 1 damage to its controller.
Paul, our cards just stay exiled, right?
Yeah, and you can cast them.
All the cards are exiled, and anybody can cast any of the cards.
No.
Yeah. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from among cards.
Among the cards.
Yeah. The spoils. RTFC.
All right, what are the other cards? Oh, but it's only during our turn.
Yeah.
So even if it's an instant, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mine's an enchantment that has an upkeep effect, so it's not going to be super useful for anybody in this point in the game.
Mine's a roll 2d8, choose 1 result, draw cards equal to that result, then you may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to the other result from your hand without paying its mana cost.
But it's getting ready to go off again because I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Because each creature is doing 1 damage to its controller.
Correct.
All it takes 3.
Yep.
Anything I can do? The answer is no. I'm just trying to see if I could screw Mike in any way before I go.
Love you too, buddy.
You can cast a spell, and then that'll bounce the Maddening Hex to somebody else before you die.
I don't have anything that I can cast with Flash.
Instead of just going
unfortunately.
away. Oh, you can't cast the thing off the top of Flash.
Yeah,
No instance.
no instance. I have an enchantment in my hand. The armor got done, and that's a creature. Oh, the next one I could have. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah. You get your dragon back.
Oh! He was imprisoned on the moon. The void
Yeah.
filter. Nice.
So now you can destroy all sorts of stuff.
Fingers crossed.
I'm going to cast Warp that dragon.
Shuffled in.
Yeah.
And then I reveal the top. All right.
Oh, there she is. Would have never gotten to her. I have Knight of Autumn in this deck. So it's a creature that would destroy an enchantment. And there's also one other I never heard of before. Oh, I have Ebony flying here too.
I think Ebony Fly actually came in all of them this time around. Because I have it in this deck as well.
Yeah, I have the Clay Golem. And when it becomes monstrous, it destroys target permanent.
I'm done.
Eliminated.
Would you reveal for your dragon?
Travis, what came up? Oh, he's gone.
Oh.
Do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Okay, yeah, I was asking. We need to exile a card, right?
Well, no, first you had, yeah, when I lost that
Oh,
trigger.
First,
But
you had
you
to
also,
exile a card, and then I have to reveal a card. I revealed Explore, and now the exile is a mountain.
oh, gotcha. Explorer was the Chaos Warp trigger.
Yeah. What did you reveal, Mike? Or what did you exile with the thing?
I exiled Arcane Endeavor. Roll
What was the
2d8.
other one? What was the other one when Davis died? It happens whenever somebody dies, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
the other one is Phantom Steed. Flash, when Phantom Steed enters the battlefield, exile another target creature card you control until Phantom Steed leaves the battlefield. Whenever Phantom Steed attacks, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of the exiled creature except its illusion in addition to its other creature types. Sacrifice the token at the end of combat.
Let me see that. I want to click on that just so I can read it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, because it was a little complicated.
Essentially, it's like a Mimkvat.
Right, but it needs to have haste. It's on its attack. At the end of your turn, Paul, since we're still doing that,
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's the cost on the outer spell that you have, Mike? The one that's card draw one?
3 and a blue. Or no, I'm sorry. 5 and 2 blue. It's 7.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right. Well, with that in mind, then.
These are the two cards that I have exiled currently from
Okay.
Share the Spoils. It's Wild Mage Sorcerer and Reckless Endeavor.
Okay. First spell you cast from exile, each tremendous cascade, not explore. And what was the other one? Reckless Endeavor?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not coming up. Hold on. Reckless Endeavor. Oh, 2d12. Pretty reckless. Okay.
I do really, really like the thick commander card as opposed to the giant one.
Yeah, because you get the extra one to go into a deck.
Yeah.
That's actually not too interesting. Very pretty interesting. Okay. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna spit flame at the end of your turn, and I'm gonna deal 4 damage to your commander, Paul. And then X goes away because Davis is dead.
Well, since it's happening anyway, I will go ahead and sacrifice it and... Oh, that's only till on turn. Never mind. So we go here. You guys
Okay,
go
I'll be back.
here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go wild. Why not? Let's see if we can get a big turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reckless Endeavor. Get Dragon Spirit because I'm rolling some D12.
All right.
There's a D12.
2 d12s, choose one result. Deals damage equal to the result to each creature. Wow. the other is treasure tokens.
All right, first result in D12. 2. Second result in D12. Also 2. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so everyone takes 2, but I get another Dragon Spirit because I rolled a D12, so I give him a damage. Then everyone takes 2, so I give him a damage. So 2 damage to all creatures, and then I'm going to make 2 treasures.
The cheering witch will go ahead and sacrifice herself to herself and put a -2 on one of your dragon spirits that's taking 2 from the spell.
Okay, one of them dies.
Yeah. And then, Mad Mage, I delve into the dungeon. I'm gonna choose to make 2 1/1 Black Skeletal creature tokens.
Travis,
Yeah.
when you cast that spell from exile, share spoils, you would exile the top card of your library.
Okay. And then does that happen? Do I get to cast that spell still or no?
It goes into the pool of cards that are exiled that can't be cast.
Gotcha. Okay. So I will play a land for a turn, which is a mountain. I will burn 2 treasures that I just got to play Explore, and I can play an extra land this turn and I draw a card. Draw. I'll play a command tower. Let's see. I want that to be a little bit bigger, but that's what it is. Tap 7 to cast Terror of Mount Velis.
Ooh.
Flying double strike when you use the battlefield. Creatures I control gain double strike.
Oof.
And I will tap a red to get Spit Flame back. I can return it from my hand whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under my control. And I will swing the Wrathful Ancestor up, or the Vengeful Ancestor at Paul, and whenever it attacks, I get to goad, and I will goad one of the Dust Riders. So one of the Dust Riders is goaded, and there is a. Let's see, it blocked. That else says trample. So yeah. So there's a Vengeful Ancestor flying at you, Paul.
He flies. Yeah, flies. Well, can't do anything about that. How much does he do to me?
14 double strike. And that's it for me.
Travis?
Yep.
On your end phase, I'm going to tap High Market, sack a skeleton. Oh wait, no, great, I can't, never mind. Has to go to grave, dummy. Tap.
Wait a minute. If you sack a token, it still touches the grave, right?
It says are put into your graveyard.
Yeah, like tokens hit your
They hit
grave.
your graveyard, but then they go away. Like they can't exist there, so
okay.
they disappear.
So yeah, I'm gonna
So
set
you
a
can
token.
you can do that.
And I'm gonna go another level into the dungeon. And then I get to scry 3. Drain the bottom of my deck. And we'll go to my turn. Oh, and I gain a life. That's right. Draw. Planes for my land drop. I'm going to You know, I never thought I would get so much value out of a fucking high market.
They're good.
I'm gonna tap high market. I'm going to sack the goated Ashen Rider, which will just so. And I'm gonna go ahead and exile your commander, Travis. And then I hit Mad Wizard's Lair, draw 3 cards, and reveal them. You may cast one of them without paying its mana cost. Rip. Rip. Damn. Okay, so we hit Brandish Hearth, Component Pouch, and a Plains.
Still get to cast one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just grab the pouch. And these go to my hand. And this dungeon's done. And then Sephiroth goes off. Whenever you complete a dungeon, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'm gonna grab Karmic Guide, which then will let me grab
Yep.
Image again, which I will copy Ashen Rider. Go ahead and get rid of Terror of Mount Velis. I'm gonna go and do Component Couch, tap it, roll a d20. I rolled a 13, which means I put 2 component counters on the pouch. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to cast Arcane Endeavor from my exile. I'm gonna roll 2d8s, choose one result. No, I have an ID. Here it is. Alright. I have a 4 and a 1. At this point, I think I'd rather have cards. So I'm going to choose to draw 4, and then I can pay anything with 1 mana cost for free. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna tap 2 to play Lightning Greaves and equip them to my commander. And I will say go.
Okay. Let's see. I've got 6. I'll spend 3. Put my commander back out. Land. I will bring out the Wild Magic Sorcerer. Pontiff of Blight. Okay. Go ahead and bring him into play too, because why not? Go to my instep. Okay. I'm done.
what did you exile when you cast the card from exile?
The Shadow Blood Ridge.
Okay. And then Mike, what did you exile? You cast your card from exile?
Doomed Necromancer.
Alright. Taps. Draw. We can play lands.
Play land or cast spell. Yeah.
And what is it? What was the one that you had?
It's
Is it
the
a tap land? It's a tap
What's
land.
that?
It's a tap land, right?
You pay 1, you tap for 2. You get red and black.
Oh, so it isn't a tap land. Okay, it's like okay,
No.
gotcha. So it's just a land in that case, which I can use. So let's see what we got here. I'll play that land just so I have a land play.
Okay. Then you exile.
Yep. All right. So that would be 3 and 6. Okay. All right. I am going to spend 3 to cast Dragon Speaker Shaman from exile. Exile a new card. It's Beast Within.
Hey Jackie, what's going on, big guy?
And that costs 2 SP.
Oh, hey, bud. Yeah, get your snout, Jack.
It's an anchor. It sucks. All right. Tab 6. Cast the Bogarden Hellkite. And Bogarden Hellkite will deal 5 damage to Mike.
Nothing I can do about that.
And then I will. At 3. Anchor around my neck, and I'll cast Beast Within from Exile, and I will destroy the angel that you got, Mike. The
You done
2/2.
Karmic Guide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And exile a desert.
I am gonna do Mad Mage again. Yawning Portal. Gain a life.
And then I will. I will swing.
Oh, and I get a 3/3 beast.
Yeah.
I don't feel like digging out a token.
I'll say.
Draw. Okay, swamp for my land drop. Sometimes.
Come on, game 2.
Okay.
No. Trying. Mike in his stupid life game would have been dead already.
It's like 1 or 2 every other
I
time.
should have Hellcated you when you had 5. I didn't figure that out correctly.
Paul can just. Paul should just kill him.
I know. Paul doesn't use card effects on cards that he plays. It's just not a thing. To do so would be to almost be like playing white, and that's just not going to happen.
Paul, do you have flyers?
No, I don't.
Okay. You have 2 untapped?
Plus 5 treasures.
Cards in hand?
4.
Oh, I'm gonna risk it.
Cards in exile.
I'm gonna swing 10 in the air at you.
Wow. Okay. I'll tap 2. I'll cast. You find some prisoners. I'm going to interrogate them. Exile top 3 cards of target opponent's library. It's going to be Travis's.
And then what happens?
I get to choose one until the end of my next turn. I can play that card and spend mana as though or mana of any color to cast it.
Number 1, return to nature. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target enchantment. Exile target card from the graveyard. Number 2, it's a forest. And number 3, Skyship Stalker. It's a dragon that is a baby Shivan dragon.
Okay, so now I have a question about a power of the Pontiff of the Blight. Extort.
Okay.
Whenever I cast a spell, which I just did, I can pay a white or a black. If I do so, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain that much life.
Yes.
Yep.
So, and other creatures I control have extort.
Right.
So I can pay 1 of my treasure tokens.
You can pay 4 total.
So I'm going
But
to.
you could just pay 2.
So
Right.
the question is, I can pay 1 for each of my creatures for the
Correct.
spell instance.
Yes.
So I will end up paying 4, leaving me with
Okay.
1 treasure token.
So I'll take the 4 because I can't do anything about that.
Well, I mean, and so okay, but creatures he has extort.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
and
of
you're
Pontiff.
already and I've already missed timing to get rid of Pontiff, so that's just gonna go through.
Well, I mean, he's using the Pontiff's ability on the
Right.
cast.
Yeah,
So you have a response window if you have a way to kill the Pontiff.
I'm gonna tap High Market and pop Phantasmal Image, and I'm going to exile the Pontiff.
So the treasure tokens are not spent then? Or is that mana spent?
Well, timing kind of got screwed because he would have had to have done it
I have to do each one individually, don't I?
correct.
Yeah,
And-
okay. So you would do
So
one and then
I
Mike
would
would kill
spend-
you. Yeah,
Then he would send that out.
Right.
right. Okay, so yeah. One
So-
treasure token.
Okay, and this doesn't resolve because he's exiled, correct?
But one will go off.
Yeah, one does go off.
No, because it's
No,
gone.
you're right, because you
Oh.
spent the one to do. Yeah, okay, got it. So it's gone. Okay, so yeah. So the Pontiff is just gone.
Okay. So
What
you're
gains you
still
life, Mike?
What's that?
What gains you life?
High Market.
Oh,
and Travis, you wouldn't lose the 4 life.
Oh yeah, you're right. Correct.
So let's see what else can I do.
but you sacked one of the 5/5, so now there's only 5.
Yeah, now
coming
there's
in
only
with it.
5 in the air.
Right.
But I get to venture in.
High Market was originally from like Lacadian Masks, right?
I
something
believe
like
so.
It's like a super old card.
Yeah, I guess I gotta take the 5s because I don't have any flyers. So I'm down to 2.
And then since something died, go to Twisted Caverns. Travis, your vengeful ancestor can attack next turn.
Okay. And do these cards stay exiled, Paul?
Yeah, they stay exiled.
Okay.
And I've got until the end of my next turn to cast them.
Got it.
Alright.
That's the spell was not cast from exile. It was cast from your hand, right, Paul?
Correct. It was cast from my hand.
Okay.
The spell cast from hand is what generated the 3 cards in exile.
Right, but every turn the first spell he cast from exile has Cascade.
Correct.
Oh, right.
So if it had been from exile, he would have gotten the Cascade trigger.
Right. You can still conceivably cast this you can still cast Return to Nature if you wanted to destroy artifact enchantment or exile a card from the graveyard, I guess.
It's not horrible.
Definitely not.
Okay. Let's do this way.
The recycling that's been going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh yeah, I
tap.
guess that's true. Yeah, Twisted said you could do the rest. You could do the rest of the activations of the Pontiff in response to the Archon.
Oh, of him exiling him. That is true.
Yeah.
Because they would go on the stack and resolve prior to.
Yeah, they would have resolved prior to the thing happening. Yep.
So then I just die. Just want to say that.
Huh? I know what that feels like.
I mean, that would be what I would
What
want to
you
do
did. Absolutely.
because I was willing to
Yeah.
spend.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Travis would also take the 3, which would put him down, and you would gain the 3.
Yeah.
And you would not have taken the 5.
Well, no, he
because Mike
would gain 6.
Oh,
He
that's
would
true.
gain 6.
Oh, because yeah.
So I would be at 13. I was at 7.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, is it you gain equal to the amount of life lost this way,
Yeah.
or is it just you
hold
they
on.
lose 1, you gain 1?
Yes.
I gain that much life.
Yeah. This will not be 1 man hand. This will not be 1 man hand.
Are we playing it that way?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the rule, and we know that should be the way we play it. So I would just say I'm
yeah,
dead.
for sure.
Even though I
All
had
right.
like a really cool play I was about to do, I will let it go.
What did you have?
I was going to go invoke Shriek Maul and
Okay.
pop the elephant, which then
Okay.
wouldn't let me delve again. And then they would both die. And then I was gonna victimize the Ashen Rider,
The Dust Rider. Right.
and then I was going to grab Karmic Guide.
To get back the thing.
Yeah, and then just
Nice.
loop. Sorry, and then just
Right,
loop
that's
Ashen
cool.
Rider, and then I would eventually then get to scry a bunch, and then Wizard's Lair. Look at the top, such and such amount of cards, and just have some shit I could play for free. Like on
Right.
on Burial Rites, return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. Eternal Dragon. Oh, room abilities of Dungeons you own trigger an additional time. There's the rod.
Hey, you know what? I will say this. We played long enough for you to actually delve dungeons. So.
Oh yeah, no, I get to do the deck. Like once the deck got going, I was like, oh dude, this is dope. I can just keep looping Ashen Rider. It's dumb.
Hey,
Yeah,
Travis, we both
what's up?
exile.
Oh, right. I exile Horde Smelter Dragon. He's back.
Oh, he's back.
Wow.
That's right.
And how much is he?
6.
Okay, so this is exile for that.
There's a way to stall people for a turn. I was just gonna exile Ashen Rider with Phantom Steed. It's like every time I get to attack, I just get to exile something, and then when it leaves, I get to exile something again.
Right.
I will cast that dragon.
All right. In response, I'm gonna spit flame at your dude that cascades. He takes 4 damage.
Like, in hindsight, it's a really good thing
How
Paul
sad.
Vajuka bogged me. To be completely honest on that, too.
Well, he dies.
Yeah, I know.
Fun
Still
day.
get a dragon.
I get the dragon and a
Still get
treasure
a 5/5
token,
dragon.
and I exile my next card, which is the Talisman of Indulgence.
I mean, it's good the talismans are in here, but it doesn't help right now.
I'll use the Theater of Horrors to do a point of damage to you, Travis.
Hey, he did it.
I'll play the Swamp from the Exile, from the Theater of Horrors.
I love that. I love how mirthless that was. Hey, he did it. The one time that it didn't matter and didn't kill somebody.
I'm just proud of him. That's all.
Hey, you completed 2 dungeons, so you actually had.
I would have had a
mechanic that-
third. I would have had a third. But extort.
I'll cast Ignite the Future.
You're just delving Mad Mage Dungeon over and over again. It's like doing multiple playthroughs, like we've seen it before.
Well, no. So if I wasn't at like single
I don't
life,
understand.
I was gonna do Tomb of Annihilation next, but it would have killed me.
Yeah.
That didn't get me anything I needed.
Because like in doing draft and sealed on Arena, Tomb of Annihilation has won me so many games. I hate to admit it. Because
Awesome.
it's just it's each player loses 1 life, and then you do Veils of Fear. Each
play
player
this
loses 2
for a
life unless
black.
they discard a card. Each player loses 2 life unless they sacrifice an artifact, creature, or a land. And then you just make
What's
a.
that poem?
Sorry.
Warlock class.
Oh, right. It's a class. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life.
Yeah,
And then you
and
can
I
level
cast
it
it
up.
from Exile.
Yeah, so it was a life at the end of the turn.
I'll play the Rakdos Signet. You're at 4, and yeah.
And then I'm at 3 because the creature died this turn, and you have Warlock class.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't have any way of dealing with your creatures.
Well, we'll see what I draw.
So
Do you have anything else? Are you done?
I'm going to my end step.
Okay. Do you have anything else that do you have any, what else is in exile for you?
Right now, a Swamp, Mind Stone, a Grim Hireling, and the Arcane Signet and Talisman of Indulgence.
Okay. Draw.
So all the things I was hoping to like draw into, I wasn't.
Right. Play a Desert as my land from the turn for exile. Get a new card in exile, which is a Mosswell Bridge, which won't matter. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will tap and exile Underdark Rift. And I'll roll a d10, but it won't matter because I'm going to place. I guess. Oh, no, it won't matter. It does matter, but it won't matter. Because I'm going to put the Horde Smelter Dragon. Put target artifact, creature, or planeswalker into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards, where X is the result. So I'm going to put the Horde Smelter Dragon ninth down. And then if you don't have any flying blockers, then I have to cast 1, 2, 3, 4. Indomitable Might on the Bogarden Hellkite. It's an enchantment that gives him +3/+3. And then I have 15 flying.
Yeah. And I'll spend 4 treasures, do a point to you through the Theater of Horrors.
Ah!
Yeah, that's it. I still had 2 lands in my hand.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
I kept playing the ones in exile, hoping that I would draw into something else.
I was waiting for the long game of Paul pinks me to death with Theater of Horrors.
Right.
My next card was Hex.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
When killing just 5 isn't enough.
Well,
Which
gentlemen,
one is that? Destroy 8 creatures?
No, destroy 6 creatures.
Okay.
it is almost 1 a.m. Are we gonna try and squeeze in a game too?
I'm shuffling.
I've got it if you guys got it.
Don't play a Nope deck. Or
No, I have Girid. Token aggro.
yeah, I am playing an aggro deck. Like
Okay.
I'm just saying don't play something that's gonna design to slow the game down.
I mean, I have board wipes, but it's not like
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
No. That's
No Kiva.
it's more like I wouldn't play Augustine and
Right.
that type of thing.
Slide mixes.
God damn it.
I was gonna play Grevin and then I realized what playmat I chose tonight and I'm not allowed.
I get to go first? What?
Look at that.
I'll keep it. Let me know
Yeah,
when
me
you guys
too.
are ready.
I got it.
I'm good.
I got them all.
Good night, Twisted.
Good night.
Night Twisted.
GG and good night. No, I'm not gonna keep it. A hand that I can't really play.
I'm keeping this one.
Be smart.
Hoping you can play on that one tonight, Paul.
I can. This is good.
No, wasn't that the one that you got? Like you had no land the
Yeah,
other night.
that was Sevesh
Yeah.
Scott hosed last time. Mono
But-
black, no swaps.
But I have swamps this time, so I'm good.
Oh my god. How is it
Give
when
me-
you have a hand that's like not great, but it might be playable, and then you mull into a hand that's not even playable?
Yep.
And me talking about how, oh, I put so much land in this Garrett deck. I just didn't want to have that be an issue.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright,
you know what I
I'm
got
playing it.
going on tomorrow is I just gotta sell a card at like 10 a.m. after that.
Windsguard crack, gain a life, pester. Gain a life, add commander.
I will play a Plains, which will get me a Soul Ring, which will get me a Strionic Resonator, and I'll say go.
Oh,
Got almost a strong play, Davis. Command tower. Go.
Well, I play a swamp, which is kind of like a command tower for me.
It is. They have the exact same text, essentially. You can tap it for any color mana in your commander's color identity.
I know. It's great.
Temple, Scry. Yeah, I'll keep that. Pass.
I will play a Sacred Foundry Not Shocked. I will then pay 3 for Herald's Horn, Naming Angels. Let's go.
I'm gonna play a mountain. Tap 2 to play Magus at the Bazaar. Say go.
Play a swamp. Say go.
Command tower, tap 3 for Feldon, third pass, pass.
Look at the top card. It is not. So I do not draw. Draw for turn. I will play a mountain. And then tap 5 for Vanquisher's Banner, Naming Angels. Signal.
That first angel is going to be really scary, isn't it?
No, it's just gonna get +1/+1. It's gonna be one less, get +1/+1, and I draw a card.
That's pretty scary.
Well, Davis went through, I mean, I went through 3 hands to get this hand. Davis went through 5, 6, 7 hands to get that hand to start.
I don't think it was that many.
I'm gonna tap 3 and play my goddamn commander.
Grevin, I went through like 5 before I got a 2-land hand. To the point I went through and counted the lands in it, and there were 39, and I'm like, okay, I was just stupid.
Was that it, Mike?
Yeah, that I believe, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
I got land.
Tap 3 for Mimic Vat, faster.
Look at the top card. It is not. Draw for turn. Play Plains as my land for the turn. So I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for Heavenly Blade Master. And when I cast an angel spell, I draw a card.
Can you scooch that down? I can't read it.
Oh, I'm sorry. It does lots of cool things if I have any equipment, which I don't.
Yeah, basically everything above her is like beyond the border of readable.
Gotcha. And I'll play Rogue Rider. Sequel.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Desert of the Fair event comes untapped. I'm going to tap 2 for an Is It Signet. And tap the command tower to land cycle Ashbarrens. Draw 2. 1 off the cycle and then 1 off Reali. Oh wait, no. No, I'm going to get off Reali and then I get a basic land from Ashbarrens.
Interesting.
I'm going to grab an island. That's me.
Okay.
Sungrass Prairie, get Geared, and a Rhino. That's it.
Top card is not. I'll draw for turn. I will play a plains as my land for the turn.
So I got a question about the Pontiff from last game.
Yeah.
His Extort is a hybrid white-black.
Mhm.
How can he be in the deck?
Oh, because the extort, the hybrid white-black symbol is actually not on the text on the card. It is in the explanation text in parentheses. It is not actually on the card.
Oh.
Oh, because Extort is always white or black?
Because extort is always white or black. And so he just has extort, period.
And
But
they
then
explained what it. Okay.
the explaining what it is has that in it.
Trip out.
Interesting. Didn't.
Yeah, because I have blind
Didn't know.
obedience in like a mono white deck because of that. Okay, I will pay 2 white and 4 to cast a chroma. When I cast a chroma, I draw a card. I will go to combat.
I thought you spilled something on your playmat for a second, Paul, and I was just realized it was a fucking cat.
I did. I spilled walnut on the playmat.
And I will have Heavenly Blade Master swing at Mike and Rograk swing at Travis. Actually, no. I'm going to do it the other way. No, screw it. They're both going to swing at Mike. Rograk is a 4/5. First strike, menace, trample. And the Blade Master is flying double strike. So that's 2. 5/8 +1/+1, 6/9 double strike.
Just tell me the total damage, Davis.
Are you taking it all?
Yeah.
You know any fire?
Well, he doesn't fly, but I didn't think he'd want to block. 12. What did we say he was? He gets +4. So 16.
I picked this deck because it's either the engine goes off really quick or I just die really fast. So
Yeah. That's why I picked this deck too. When I realized I couldn't do credit because I had the plates.
Question though, Mike.
Yep.
How come you didn't use Magus at the end of Davis's turn?
Yeah, I figured that too.
I have 6 cards in hand. All I want to keep, and I'm trying to get cards out of my hand. That's all.
I got you. That's all right.
I haven't drawn any of the like 15 cards that say I have unlimited hand size.
But if you drew 5 at Davis's end step, then
That's
maybe you
fair.
would have.
What's I guess it'd be draw 2, discard 3, then draw 3 more. Let's see. Play that for the turn. I'm gonna start getting cards out of my hand. Tap 3 for Drake Heaven. Whenever I cycle or discard a card, I can pay 1. If I do, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tap 2 to suspend Wheel of Fate.
Nice. When's it go off? 3 turns? 4?
4 turns.
Is that a wheel?
Yep, as a wheel and 4 more of my upkeeps. And I guess we'll play roulette. Tap Magus, draw 2.
And draw 3.
I gotta discard 3 first.
Oh, okay. I thought she canceled the discard and you drew
No,
instead.
I still have to discard and then I have to draw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, then yeah, definitely.
Still no whammy. Alright. At least now she has a body.
Fair enough.
Play my commander.
There he is.
I'll +2 him to create 2 0/1 thralls. The parts of the thralls today are being played by kobolds.
I live to mesh is that the daily loop production.
That's it.
All right. Cast Vigor. You're rating 2 rhinos at Davis.
In response to combat, I will pat the exile vigor. What's Gary?
It's a 2/5.
I will block him with the 7/7 first strike. And take 6. Or are they 4/4s?
They're
They're
4/4. 8.
So take 8.
That's it. I'm gonna exile Vigor on that, obviously.
Yeah, and get a land.
Oh, right.
Why'd you exile Vigor? That could have been like a really fun game where you had like 8 Vigors on the table.
Well, I can still get Vigor on the table.
Is Vigor still on the table?
It's on the Mimic Vat.
Oh, okay.
Is it a basic for exile?
Search a basic land card and put it on the battlefield tapped.
Taps.
Look. It is an angel. It's Gisela the Broken Blade. So I will draw her. And then I will draw for turn. I will play up Plains as my land for the turn. She will actually be that. All right, so 2 and 1 for Gisela. I played an angel, draw a card. I will then pay 1 and 3 for Odric Lunarch Marshal. All right. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna layer the effects so that his goes off first and then hers. So all of my creatures will get all of the keywords. So I have flying, first strike, lifelink. Actually, no first strike, but double strike does go off, and I do have double strike. So double strike, flying, lifelink, menace, and trample.
Fresh filter on the pitcher for that water, man.
And vigilance.
What's that, Travis?
Oh, just, you know, the eight hands Davis went through for the hand that was worth playing. So how much damage do you deal to us? Is the game over?
I don't think so. They're all gonna get +6/+6.
So two of
You'll
us are
actually
dead.
No, it's only 12.
They have double strike, and they all get +6/+6.
That's true. So
I'm pretty sure if you
So-
swing your commander at me, it would kill me with commander damage. Keep up!
she's in
Good
11.
night.
The commander doesn't get it. The commander gets all of the stuff, but she doesn't get the bonuses. It's only other creatures. So she's an 11 total. She's a 10 total. He's a 6. But he gets one more, so he's a 7 total. And we lost Paul.
Well, do what you're gonna do. So we're not sitting here waiting for Paul to come back. I think he had a cat incident.
That'll be 12, 14. Seven is 14. Plus 14 is 28. So yeah, 28 at Mike and 42 at Travis.
Is that in the air at me?
Yeah.
Well, it's menace anyway, so yeah, I'm dead.
Oh man. Well, when you get to pick your hand.
Do you really think I did that?
Of
Honestly.
course I don't. Of course I don't, but I'm still going to give you shit because you did filter through like 5 hands before you were like, yeah, this one's probably good.
I literally went through and counted the lands because they were all
Ring
one-land hands.
Ceramic Resonator.
So what happened?
I killed
Mike and I are
before.
dead, and you
And
get a
you
turn to kill Davis before you lose. So
Oh,
But
sweet.
I mean,
game 2 wasn't
these
really
were
game
all
2.
top
It was
deck.
just game 2 wasn't
is it-
game 2. It was Davis puts his cards out, and then we go to bed.
Oh, there's a hand size.
So is it my turn?
Yeah.
For me, Travis, it was just a race to get to 10 mana.
Yeah. Now we got to see Paul with that damnation.
I should put more love into this deck.
She's good. We should put some leverage into her.
Yeah, she's really good.
I mean, in all honesty, I'm kind of glad the game went fast. For some reason,
I mean, that's why I
Kiva
played
is
it
anxious
aggro deck.
as fuck right now.
And if I didn't have in the path was the top deck too. So like if I didn't have that, I'd have been almost dead. You sacrificed him to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Is that a dog whining? Okay, that is a dog. Okay. Is that Dean or is that Sam?
Oh, it's Dean. He's being all kind of pissy.
Aw.
Okay. What do you got, Davis? I can't even keep track of all these angels.
Basically this guy gives any keyword a creature of mine has, it gives to all of my creatures at combat, and then she gives +1/+1 to every creature for every keyword they have.
Okay, so let's get rid of the thing that gives keywords with Victim of the Night, destroy any non-vampire, non-werewolf, non-zombie.
And definitely neither of those.
Let's Doomblade the next one. The one that gives pluses for the keywords they have.
That would be my commander, yeah.
So that's what I can do.
Okay. Now look at the top card. It is not an angel. And so I'll draw for turn. I will play a mountain as my land for the turn. And cast turn. 2, 3, 4 +2. So yes. I will cast a Chroma again. Cast an angel spell, draw a card. That doesn't help me this turn. Okay.
That doesn't help me.
So I will go to combat.
Sure.
We will get. So he gets +4, she gets +2, and she gets +3. Oh, I forgot lifelink. Oh well. And they will all swing at you.
Okay. How much do I take?
4. So 8 +12 is 20. +4 is 24.
Okay.
And I gain 8.
Dean, just relax, buddy. I'll be dead in a minute.
And then into my turn, I might as well. I will pay 1 to play a Basilisk Scholar.
Sure. Just, yeah. Okay.
Thank you all for joining us tonight for the premium content.
Are you kidding me?
More land.
Yeah, actually, I
that
can't.
too.
I know.
Wow.
It's got 3 brick counters on it.
So the one that says something can't attack.
No, it's the one that I remove a brick counter and draw a card that won't do you any good right now. Yep, that's it. Okay. Davis, just so you know, the funny thing is, okay, so I had those 2 removals or direct removals. Then I also had Decree of Pain, which is destroy all creatures, can't be regenerated, draw cards. I just needed 1 more mana on the field to do that.
Oh no! I was like, because I expected a board wipe.
Yeah, here's the other board wipe I have in hand, which is Ingru's Wake, which I needed yet another mana for. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, but that one's a one-sided board wipe.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, what's he gonna have? Trolls?
This is a one-sided board wipe too. I used my throws to draw more cards, so it didn't matter anyway.
Oh crap! Hey, Travis, you would appreciate this. So you remember how we had to go to that like party, today before? Yeah. So buddy of mine hasn't had a chance to like show me this, but
that's
like
my top deck.
He handmade that journal cover.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's dope.
So like.
That's amazing.
That's really neat.
I thought that was like, oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, fucking A. Crafting is the new. I don't know what it is, but it's something cool.
Yeah, I just was like, oh, that's neat. Because I've already like filled up 2 of the notebooks you gave me. So.
Oh, nice.
And
That's cool.
I've been writing a lot more. So.
Nice. Well, that was a good gift. It was a
That's
worthy
awesome.
gift.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, cool, that is in this deck.
So, oh, alrighty.
When you were playing Heirloom Blade earlier, Travis, I was like, ooh, I need to put that in the Angel deck. It's already in here.
Well, thanks for tuning in the stream, guys.
There's that card in the middle there, Mike. Spell Table's not picking it up.
Oh, sorry. This is the card I'm selling tomorrow. It's Access Code Talker. It's one of the more expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards you need in the game right now. It's going for about $150.
Oh wow.
So got a guy who's swinging by to pick it up tomorrow.
Excellent.
It's pretty much what I use to buy the commander decks.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I was like, I want these decks. I'll sell 1 Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in the stream, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off for the night. If anyone's still here.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Sunday.
Where'd she go?